Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. You know, what's crazy is that over this past weekend, I told myself that I was going to try and upload at least a video or two, but my body just decided, no, you're not going to do that, you're going to rest instead. So I took it up on that offer, and I went ahead and just gave myself a little bit of rest, some much needed some at that. And it honestly felt really good, but I also really wanted to make videos, and it was either just one or the other that I had to commit to, unfortunately. A result of that, though, honestly, is I've been able to kind of see the overall growth of like each individual video after I upload one, and it seems so far that like the best sort of course of action for me to take right now is to genuinely leave like 3 or 4 days in between each video for it to be able to reach as many people as possible. You know, 100 plus is something that I've never would have imagined would be getting hit for each video, especially with them kind of having a few days in between. So maybe that's something that I'll sort of kind of commit to in terms of trying out. And if you're among the people that are a part of like those 100 views on each video, thank you guys so much for like still coming back and checking out what I have to share with you guys every time I do upload, because it honestly like just it makes me happy being able to see that overall my videos are doing much better than a lot of them have done in the past. So once again, just thank you guys so much for all of that. I really do appreciate it. And it not only keeps me motivated to keep on doing it just because I think it's fun, but also just to kind of keep up with all of you on YouTube and just sharing a little bit of my experience when it comes to Genshin and things like that. So once again, just thank you guys so much for that. But with a lot of that housekeeping stuff out of the way, just talking about the channel and what's going on still, let me kind of give you guys an update on what I've been doing, which honestly has not been that much. So my quest log here is kind of starting to seem a little bit backed up. I have still Kaya's story quest, the hangout event actually, to do, and I still have not gotten through on Linny and Lynette's story quest as well. It's it's honestly kind of strange to me seeing all of these quests kind of taking up the quest log again, because it's been forever since that's happened to me. That's a nice little motivator for me to stay close with Genshin and coming back and playing it every day, alongside just trying to get characters leveled up just to play alongside the quests. Which, speaking of getting characters leveled up, you saw just a second ago that I was actually fighting the Electro hypostasis all the way back in Mondstadt. And it's like, well, why aren't you farming Capellia and Capellius here for a future Fontaine characters? Well, as of right now, like, I don't know. Like, the next character that I know I'm going to want is Furina. And depending on where Charlotte is, I don't know if I want to, like, prepare in advance for, like, either or of Numa or Ucia in terms of the arc alignment. So what I'm doing instead is I'm gonna quickly just turn my focus back on characters that I do have, and the next ones that I want to focus on are my last 2 characters here, both Fischl and Razor. Yeah, these 5 characters here, rather, Razor up to Dory, I have had close to no interest in ever leveling up. And I know that sounds kind of crazy coming from seeing Goro here among that list, considering that he's arguably, I think he is the best, like, just overall Geo support, like, specifically for the element, and I just haven't done anything with him, mostly because I don't really have, like, any sort of Geo team that is really viable at all, so I haven't really had a need for him. So what I decided to do is I'm just going to go back to Mondstadt and focus on getting Fischl and Razor at the very least leveled up. I'll worry about talents and stuff later down the line. Speaking of Electro, it's time to come back here and beat some more ass. I'm actually very curious to kind of get them all leveled up and everything, just because I've never had the desire to use them, and as such, like, they're kind of new characters to me. I know that they are pretty popular amongst a lot of people, especially Fischl, and Razor was kind of the only physical DPS early on before Eula, but I just never bothered using him. So I definitely have a lot of materials to farm from this guy over the course of like the next week or so. Getting 2 at a time is not going to be beneficial for me, because I think I am going to need probably like 60 plus, 70 plus for both of them, because they both use the same amount, and it's 20 alone just for the 80 to 90 ascension. Oh boy, not looking forward to that. But it's alright, I'm chilling, I'm in no rush. I enjoy coming back to the game every day and always having something to do. Fontaine has honestly been just such a nice... It's I'm speechless about like how much I've been enjoying this place and thoroughly being impressed by everything it has to offer in terms of the world quests, in terms of the world building, in terms of the appearance. It's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's fantastic. So many new characters to like be excited about coming up soon, and then the further expansion of the world and different places to explore. I'm so excited. This game makes me unbelievably happy. It's crazy.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Alright, we're coming up on the last time I'm gonna fight this guy for today. And I don't think... Well, I should actually be able to ascend one of the two past whatever their level cap is right now.
One with the force.
I'm actually curious if any of you guys have any sort of preference when it comes to either Fischl or Razor. Because since I've not really paid attention to them for so long, I really don't have a preference on who I want to level up first. Maybe I'll probably focus on Fischl just because she's gonna be another sort of off-field Electro applicator that I could use if I ever get bored of someone else. Not that I would really ever get bored of A or Miko, just because I think they're the most busted off-field Electro applicators in the game. Definitely my favorites, but I could totally understand with some people really only having Fischl as sort of that type of character to use on teams whenever it's needed. I don't know how effective or ineffective she is comparatively just because I've never used her at length before, but I would imagine that she's not really the worst. But yeah, if you guys want to, let me know in the comments, who do you prefer out of the Mondstadt Electro characters, Razor or Fischl? I honestly have a bit more of a bit of a leaning more towards Fischl in some way, even though I don't really like her that much as a character, but as a unit, I think she'd probably be a little bit more beneficial for me and my type of playstyle and what teams I like to run. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but I ended up ascending Xiangling all the way. I don't think she is still built like the best that I could really have her, but giving her the spear, the Jadewinged spear, alongside her full Emblem of Severed Fate set, which at this point really is just her own. I guess I have 3 like decent sets now that I can use. She is doing like fairly well. I don't think she's putting up like crazy numbers, and I don't think I could really take her into Abyss or anything like that. Not that I really care about Abyss all that much, but she's perfectly fine, perfectly usable, and I'm happy with where she is. You know what, perhaps I'll mess around with her a little bit after I finish recording this video for you guys, because now I'm actually a little bit intrigued to try and see what exactly she can do. Wait, what? What's going on here? Hold on. What was that? I'm already getting a little confused.
Oz, reveal thyself.
What is she doing? I'm so confused. Okay, maybe she's a little bit more interesting than I initially thought. I'll have to experiment a little bit off cam, because that was already a little intriguing, not gonna lie. But yeah, with that being said, I think I'll go ahead and leave this video here for today. Not really too much going on for me right now. I still really need to catch up on a couple of the different quests related to Linny, Lynette, and some more Fontaine stuff. And just in the meantime, away from the quest-related stuff, I'm working on leveling up some other characters. Maybe I'll start pre-farming for a couple of other ones coming up, like maybe once we kind of see a little bit more following Nuvelet and Risley, if that's how you pronounce his name. I honestly have no idea, but yeah, I'm just kind of chilling, and you know, hopefully I'll see you guys in another video very soon. I'm gonna try and see if I can follow, like I mentioned at the beginning, the fact that my videos seem to be doing like relatively well overall if I just leave like 3 or 4 days in between each of them. So I think I'll push that for a little bit more and see how that goes in the future. It does hurt because I wish I could upload as often as I want to, really, which all things like, you know, falling into place would be every day because I really enjoy making these videos, but you know, it's not really in my hand. It's not in my cards at the moment. But with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching to the end here. If you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, be sure to drop a like and a subscribe if you're new, because I really enjoy playing Genshin and just sharing my experience with all of you out there who also enjoy playing the game as well. And we'll be seeing you hopefully in another video very soon. It could possibly be the new event that just started today, the Verdict of Blades, which I think is just going to be another combat event, but we'll have to wait and see on that. that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.